Today we will go over the single search bar on the library homepage. To start, let's go to the library homepage at maryville.edu/library. You can also Google Maryville University Library and it will be the first result to appear. Locate the single search bar towards the middle of the screen once you're on the library homepage. Input your keyword search just as you would in Google. Today we will search for coral reef. The single search bar on the library homepage searches nearly all library resources at once and will bring up records of ebooks, streaming videos, peer-reviewed journal articles, as well as popular reading titles such as magazines and bestsellers. The first item that comes up is going to be often a research starter, and this is going to be very similar to a Wikipedia page. You can see my results are mostly ebooks at first, and I can read these all in my browser by selecting PDF full text, viewing the table of contents, or selecting most relevant pages from this ebook. Selecting most relevant pages will bring up the page numbers which actually mention my search terms. Let's say we did not want ebooks and we wanted more scholarly resources. We can limit ourselves to just academic journals along the left-hand side of the screen underneath source types. Academic journals or peer-reviewed journals tend to be the same types of resources depending on which actual database we're in. I now have a bunch of resources that are specifically on coral reefs, but are only in academic, and we can limit ourselves even more to peer-reviewed journal articles, and I can select PDF full text to view these as they appeared in their peer-reviewed journal article. And it will open up for me right away just by selecting PDF full text. If I'm in the Google Chrome browser, which works best with all Maryville resources, I can select this downward-facing arrow in order to download the article, or that printer button to go ahead and print it out. I also have an option for two linked chains that will provide me a permalink back to this article, and an easy way to get back to this article again and again. By chance I need to cite an article and use the URL, I will want to use this permalink article URL rather than the URL that is in the web browser towards the top of my page. I'm just going to select Result List to get back to my great results. In general, we want resources that are between the last 10 to 20 years, depending on which field we're in. In the medical research fields, 5 to 10. Humanities is a little bit larger, up to 20. But let's go ahead and say we only want resources from the last 10 or so years. I can go ahead and put in 2008 in my publication date limiter, hit enter, and that will update my search results to give me only the most recent articles. It's pretty rare that we're searching for something as general as coral reefs. So let's do an advanced search. Unlike Google, I can't just go ahead and place in an endless stream of terms in my main search bar. I need to use advanced search if I want to search for more than one concept at once. Let's say we want to search for articles about coral reefs as well as global warming. Breaking these up into those search boxes will make sure I get the best results possible. And I'm going to get search results just about coral reefs and global warming. My publication date's gone back to an original date, so let's go ahead and change that back to 2008 and hit enter. And let's say we only want academic journals. And perhaps my instructor was even more specific and said peer-reviewed journals only. I can limit myself to peer-reviewed as well. any of these articles, I should be able to select PDF full text to open right away. If an article says request through interlibrary loan, I do have access to that article. I can just select request through interlibrary loan and then fill out my registration by selecting first time ILLiad users. Click here to create your ILLiad account. Interlibrary loan is referred to as ILLiad as well as interlibrary loan fairly interchangeably. After requesting that article, it will be sent to my Maryville email inbox in about 2 to 3 business days, oftentimes less. And again, that is free and unlimited resource for you. You can see I have many more requests through interlibrary loan articles. Let's say I didn't want to have any of those requests through interlibrary loans in my search results. I can limit myself to full text. And that will remove any of those interlibrary loan articles that are not immediately available for you through the Maryville library. You can see I have only options for things which say full text. When doing graduate level research, I will want to make sure I do not limit myself to full text. Graduate level researches almost always involve interlibrary loan at some point. So by chance you're doing graduate level research, do go ahead and make sure you make full use of interlibrary loan and do not limit yourself to just those full text articles. By chance you have any trouble doing more research in the Maryville library, email the reference team anytime at reference@maryville.edu and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Happy searching! Thanks!